last contest of the evening here, a super middleweight contest featuring homeboy Grant Dennis versus Ian Jackson. Again, Grant Dennis, a very well supported character in the Medway town, so we'll have some great support here this evening. Up against Ian Jackson from Portsmouth, a late replacement actually took the fight yesterday. Grant was actually supposed to be up against Dean Mitchell, but Dean Mitchell had to pull out of the fight due to injury. Again, very well supported here tonight, Grant Dennis. Great support here for Grant Dennis here this evening, the final contest of the evening. Grant's had the perfect start to the professional career, 3 undefeated, and looked very, very well in doing so.
His opponent was record fighting out the red corner with red strip, weighing today 11 stone, 13 pound and 1/2 of a pound. From here in Midway, Grant Dennis.
Grant receiving his final instructions then from coach Veron Kwame. Referee Bob Williams has had a bit of a workout here himself this evening. Refereed on all 7 contests. As I say, Grant has had a very good start to his professional career, unbeaten in 3. Will be looking to keep the unbeaten record here. As I say, Ian Jackson, a late replacement. He was due to fight Dean Mitchell. But a sharp start here from Grant, sharp start. This does sound a bit cliche, but Grant really is like your fine wine. He seems to be getting better and better the older he gets, but really does need to get a push on in his career at the moment. You know, he's not no spring chicken, so he really needs to get a push on, and I'm sure he's looking to be in the title mix pretty soon, as long as he can keep that undefeated record. Looking lean, looking fit, forcing the fight to Jackson here. Jackson on the back foot. Dennis got everything under control here, boxing to instructions. Looking very, very sharp in round 1. Dictating the fight. Putting Jackson exactly where he wants him to be. Good work there from Dennis. Jackson really doesn't like what he's getting here from Dennis. Doesn't look like he wants to be in there at the moment. On the back foot, not much coming back from him. A good right hand over the top there from Dennis. Great work here from Dennis in the opening round. Just working on things that I'm sure he's been working on in the gym with his coach Veron Kwame. And I believe he's had some great quality sparring with Chris Eubank Jr. in the lead up to this fight. So the preparation has really been on point for him. A very relaxed look here from Grant. You know, he's really enjoying it in there, so it seems. Really picking his shots well. Looks like he's going to cruise to a 4-0. Great shots there from Dennis. Absolutely brilliant work. Textbook boxing here from Grant Dennis. Not much coming back from Ian Jackson at all. He's on his back foot, has been from all of the round. Great first round there from Grant Dennis, a 10-9 round for me. Not much coming back from Jackson at all. I'm sure Vera Kwame, Grant's coach, will tell him the exact same thing, to go out there, box to instructions as he has been doing, and just concentrating on getting the win and making it 4-0. We get ready to get underway for the second round. Grant Dennis really enjoying it in there. You know, he looks as if he's cruising to victory, looking to make it 4-0 here this evening. Great shots there, great jab there from Dennis. He's forcing the attack back. Jackson really got no answer for him. That's a lovely, another stiff, good jab. Good shots here from Dennis. Dennis really looking the part, looking classy. Brilliant work. Dennis actually boxed David Price as an amateur, as a heavyweight. Obviously moved down some weights now and in much better condition in the super middleweight division. As you can see here, he's lean, he looks fit. You can see that he's trained hard for this fight. And he's taken the professional game seriously, you know. He hasn't put a foot wrong so far in the professional ranks. Jackson just on the back foot here, nothing coming back from him at all really. He's not troubling Dennis whatsoever. A great shot there over the top, right hand over the top there from Dennis. Wobbles Jackson, sends him back onto the ropes, covering up. Dennis, I'd like to see Dennis capitalise on that, maybe double the shot up, keep on him. I think if he can stay on Jackson and sustain the pressure, I think he can get him out of here inside the distance. It's all about keeping focused, keeping your eye on the ball. Good work there from Grant. Lovely head movement. Brilliant work there from Grant Dennis. Absolutely brilliant work. Textbook boxing, moving the head, getting his feet where he needs them to be. Then launching that uppercut right through the middle of Jackson's guard. Brilliant work there again. Grant Dennis really putting some lovely shots here, you know, together. Really, really impressive work coming from him. For sure, I think him and Ollie Edwards have been the stars of the show this evening. Absolutely great work. Round two comes to an end. Dennis again, very comfortable round. Another 10-9 round for me. The Dennis corner looks very calm, happy with what Grant's doing. I should imagine it's just telling him to keep doing what they're doing, and they'll cruise to the 4-0 victory there this evening. Don't get me wrong, Ian Jackson is game. Not much coming back from him. As I say, he did only take the fight at a day's notice, but looks in pretty reasonable shape and looks like he was ready to fight, but just got no answer for Grant Dennis's shots here. Dennis up off his stall, ready for round 3. Nice sharp jab there from Dennis, finding his range. I think if Dennis lets the right hand go over the top and connects, I don't think that Jackson will like it. I think he could get him out of here if he lands right. He's just got to time the shot right. Absolute brilliant work again. Jackson hasn't had an answer for anything that Grant's been throwing at him this evening. You know, he's trying to come back with shots of his own, but not succeeding. The hand speed, the awkwardness, the skill is just all too much for, you know, for Jackson to take in. Great jab there. He's keeping Jackson at bay nicely and letting the right hand come over the top. Brilliant work. A body shot there for Grant there. Jackson didn't like that body shot. He needs to double up on his shots here, Grant. You know, he's throwing single shots. He needs to start doubling up, sustaining the attack, capitalising on what he's throwing. But all in all, a punch-perfect, you know, performance from Dennis so far. Hasn't put a foot wrong in this contest, in my opinion. Good shots. Referee Bob Williams calling break there. Lovely footwork from Grant Dennis there as well. He's cutting the ring off nicely. He's cutting Jackson down to every inch of the ring. Jackson doesn't know where to go next. Absolute brilliant body shots there from Dennis. Jackson doesn't like those shots. He's taking a deep breath. Excellent work from Dennis here. I think if this sustains, I think referee Bob Williams will look to step in here. And I think Grant Dennis will get the win inside the distance. Nothing coming back from Jackson at all. No shots, just holding on. Brilliant. He didn't like that jab there. A nice stiff jab. Real classy performance here from Grant Dennis. You know, can't take anything away from him here. He's really looking good. Boxing to instructions. He's so awkward, you know, his skills are so good, you know. Jackson just hasn't got an answer for anything here. Another 10-9 round in Grant Dennis's favour. Absolutely dictating the contest from start to finish. Fourth and final round coming up here then. Dennis versus Jackson. I think Jackson's corner's just telling him to move his head, survive in there for the last round. As long as he sees the 4 rounds through, they'll be happy. I'm sure Dennis will like to get a stoppage in this round, and that's what he'll be looking for. They touch gloves for the final round. Lovely stiff jab there coming through from Grant Dennis, following up with the right hand over the top. I really feel that he could get the stoppage even in this last round here if he keeps the pressure on Jackson and lets the shots go. Absolutely brilliant work there, head and body, switching the attack. Some dazzling footwork going on show there as well. He's enjoying it in there, he really is. Cutting the ring off nicely. Absolute brilliant work there. The skills on display are, you know, second to none. Good shots there from Dennis. Absolutely great shots there. He's just enjoyed this for, you know, for the 4 rounds. Hasn't put a foot wrong, hasn't got a mark on him, and goes to 4 undefeated. What more could you want? I'm sure trainer Varun Kwame will be very happy with his fighter's performance in there tonight. And they'll be looking to move on to bigger and better things now. I'm sure next time they'll be stepping up to 6 rounds. The head movement, the foot movement, everything's been punch perfect. Good shots there from Grant Dennis. The hand speed's incredible. I don't think that Jackson's landed a meaningful shot on Grant Dennis for the whole contest. It's really been one-way traffic throughout. But that's what Grant Dennis would have wanted, and I'm sure he's happy. Jackson holding on in there, trying to get a little bit of a breather. Brilliant head movement. I must say the performance from Grant Dennis has been absolutely outstanding this evening. I mean, I can't fault him at all. Jackson's been in there for the full 4 rounds and done what he's had to do. He's stuck in there, showed heart, but nothing more than heart, to be honest. Good shot there. The contest comes to an end. I'm sure Grant Dennis is an out-and-out winner on my scorecard, most certainly. 40-36, I've scored that. A great win there, and moving on to 4-0. It's been a great action-packed card this evening. 7 good fights on the card. That was the last one of this evening. I would like to thank you on behalf of JE Promotions for tuning in, and we look forward to the next show in September.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee Robert Williams scores that contest 35 points to Ian Jackson and 40 points to the winner.
Another 40-35 verdict there for Grant Dennis. Absolutely dictated the bout from start to finish. You know, a real tough performance, solid performance there. Moves on to 4-0, and yeah, I'll be looking to see some big things from Grant Dennis in the future. Looking to move up to 6 rounds. You know, most certainly looking to back those titles in the future. Well done to Ian Jackson, taking the fight at 1 day's notice. He stayed in there for 4 rounds, and as I've said before, it does take 2 to tango, so well done to him as well. That does conclude the boxing this evening, ladies and gentlemen. As I say, I would like to thank you on behalf of JE Promotions, and we look forward to seeing you all again in September.